Communities for Healthy Forests has asked scientists to help communicate the seriousness of this increasing and alarming global issue. During his career, Dr. Thomas Bonnickson has studied, taught, and written about our forests and the many tribes who depended upon them. While he was a professor at Texas A&M University, he wrote the book titled America's Ancient Forests, describing the ancient forests in contrast to what we see today. How have past forestry practices and fire suppression altered our forest landscape?
When the first explorers arrived, they found forests that had been managed for 12,000 years by native people. And there were approximately 12 million native people here at the time they arrived. And these people managed the forest for their purposes. So what the early explorers found were managed forests by native people who did so for their needs. Our forests, as an example, I'll just use the Sierra Nevada as an example. The forests there are 5 to 20 times thicker than they were historically. We know in the Sierra Nevada mixed conifer forests and pine forests, there were about 50 to 70 trees per acre. I personally know of an area where there's over 1,000 trees per acre, but on average there's about 300 to 500 trees per acre when there should be 50 to 70. Why should there be 50 to 70 trees per acre? Because that's what the land can sustain in terms of water, nutrients, and the availability of light to grow. So historically our forests were kept thin by wildfires, half of which were set by native people for 12,000 years and the other half set by lightning. And that kept the forest, because of these frequent fires, open. The trees were vigorous. We had big trees then. Now the trees are so crowded in these forests that you can't even get big trees anymore. So bringing them down to the level where it's natural, like they were historically, will make our forests healthier, resistant to insect infestations, resistant to crown fires, and at the same time we're going to get bigger trees and habitat for all the wildlife species we care about.